and beautiful moments. From all of us in Morrison Communications Limited, Wish 99.5 FM and Atlantic Television Network, we wish you a Merry Christmas full of amazing experiences. Cheers to a beautiful year end.
Merry Christmas, everyone, and welcome to Atlantic Blowout on Atlantic Television Network, which is a syndicated live program where we'll hold conversation on special interest topics, news, events, and stories through correspondent report expert opinion 17.369 is a preparation group. It's coming from a group.
And in River State, the crisis, developing stories, Secondus asks Tinubu to play true statesman's role.
In Southeast, Ohanese solicits release of Kano as Christmas gift.
And in the
message, charity means sharing with neighbors less privileged. That's coming from Peter Obi.
And we move to the Federal Capital Territory, a social investment agency to solve food transparency.
On Mr. Preparation, former SGF denies a 6.3 million unauthorized withdrawal from CBN.
Anti-graft, Emefiele counters terror financing, appropriation reports.
On coup d'etat, Senator Ndume criticizes conditions sanctions on Niger Republic. Our guest on the show this morning is Honorable Ernest T. Roland Douglas. He's a one-time ambassador to Liberia, an oil and gas consultant, a health safety and environment consultant. Joe Onankos Chad. A quick one: if you need to run or you need to move away from the StarTimes DTH 194, rest assured you've got you covered. All you need to do is log on to our website, atlantictelevisionnetwork.tv, or you can watch us live by downloading our app if you don't have that already. If you do have that kind reminder, you can log on to the app right now and watch us from anywhere you are in the world. That's ATN Live or
99.5 FM and Atlantic Television Network. We wish you a Merry Christmas full of amazing experiences. Cheers to a beautiful year end.
Monday Christmas, yeah, we have Monday. We jump straight into Anchor's chat this morning. And the civil society organizations, since participation against corruption initiative, has issued a strong call to the federal government not to ignore the ongoing trial of former Central Bank of Nigeria Governor Godwin Emefiele. The CSO, in a press conference held on Sunday at Katsina State, Nigerian Union of Journalists premises, to the executive director of Comrade Bashir of the group, reiterated the alarming actions outlined in the Observer report which implicated Emefiele in unauthorized policy implementations, national irregularities, 70.369 trillion naira, and possible links to terrorism financing. Dowdison, as a civil society organization, we can't keep silent or take a neutral stand. Therefore, agree with Mr. Bayo and well-meaning patriots, including the European Party, international, that the South Governor of Nigeria Central Bank, Obi was not away with monumental allegations of illegalities leveled against him, including cases that were on his terrorism financing, breaching the CBN Act, personal aggrandizement, and illicit enrichment of cronies, stealing and outright plunder, uncovered by Jim Obaze, special investigator. Interesting, quite a mouthful. It's a plethora of accusations leveled against. Of course, he only just recently got his bail, and yesterday he came out with a statement saying that many of these accusations were...
we are coming to that. It's part of our story today.
Were not true, but the details of all the accusations, the number of foreign bank accounts, I mean, purchasing some commercial banks through proxies, mind-blowing. You know what stands out for me is public intention to run for the office of the president without resigning.
You have to go there.
Oh yes, I mean,
it is the audacity for me.
He's the first CBN governor who has attempted to run for public office
while in office.
While in office, refusing to resign as stipulated.
Being audacious enough to even cramp Nigerians into one of the worst financial crises, national financial crisis of our time.
With the Naira design change.
The twin Naira design. You say A as if it's just one twin Naira design policy.
I'm short of words. I'm short of words regards to how to put it together. But you know, if I would say, let's also trust Nigerian system to do a proper job. Everybody's talking to do a proper job of investigating and getting to the root of the matter, going through the case and ensuring that if found guilty, brought to book and is made to pay, and if found not guilty, also freed, you know, as discharged and acquitted. Will that be priority?
Surprisingly, Obaze's reports makes the round. Who employed Obaze? President Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
Of course.
And suddenly, the EFCC could not investigate this guy. The DSS, the ICPC, nobody, but a private investigator, that the president, who is that, and all of those laws, none of them could come up with anything concrete, because at some point the judge was asking, what exactly are we doing with this case? Now, all these institutions
that has gone to a private investigation rather, is that Mr. President Bola Ahmed telling us clearly in plain terms that the police cannot do their job, TSS cannot do their job.
No.
The ICPC is a waste of funds.
Let me put it.
The EFCC is a waste of funds.
Let me put it.
Everybody else, I mean,
the police failed. The Nigerian police force failed. DSS failed. ICPC failed. EFCC failed. Is there another? Did I forget any? Why are you asking me? Do I look like President Bola Tinubu?
Were they given a chance to? That's the question. That's the question.
We don't know, but here is where I'm going. So can quickly wrap this up. Is that so? All our institutions put together, the president didn't have confidence in their ability to investigate Emefiele.
That's my question.
And then, just at the point, at the eve of Emefiele's ability to...
It's Christmas season! Hooray! A time to make merry with loved ones, a time to give thanks, and a time to be a blessing. May your holidays
From the line across the ocean, to the land beyond the mountains. Through the Sahara, we bring unspoken news, live analysis, expert discussions on trending stories in politics, business, socio-economy, sports, and documentaries. So catch all the updates on the happenings around the globe. Stay focused on the fact today, only on ATN.
We wish you a Merry Christmas.
It's Christmas season! Hooray! A time to make merry with loved ones, a time to give thanks, and a time to be a blessing. May your holiday season be filled with joy, laughter, and beautiful moments. From all of us in Morrison Communications Limited, Wish 99.5 FM and Atlantic Television Network, we wish you a Merry Christmas full of amazing experiences. Cheers to a beautiful year end.
We'll take off from our first story for today. The former national chairman of the PDP taking a notch higher sign. Any attempt that will that will not foster peace in Rivers State will be a major crisis. However, he's called to Mr. President to be a true role, a true statesman, to play a true statesman's role. Is that a call that is ideal, considering that the agreement has been entered?
Well, there seems to be a non-altruistic approach by the so-called elders and political elites in Rivers State to address this crisis that has persisted for this period. First and foremost, who are the actors in this crisis? What are the challenges? The governor has come out and asked, what have I done to be impeached? People, and those residents in Rivers State who want peace are asking this question. It's not been answered. Rather, the benefit of the Rivers people who, in the midst of abundance, are suffering. And we've just had the governor giving 100,000 to all the civil servants. Now the local government chairmen are also doing the same to show that we've got the resources to make us happy. Not only individually, but also collectively. We have all our industries shut down for over 8 years. And that is where a lot of these youths that are going on the streets should be fully engaged. We've got a lot of, and his 8 years was so, left, a bitter taste in the mouth of Rivers people. We talked about situations where areas where employment were given, like hotels, and evoked some of them. These are all issues we don't want to be reminded. Happy with the way his situation, of his emergence. But God works in mysterious ways. The man has come and is beginning to do what the Rivers people want. And then all of a sudden, this man and his group of people are coming to tell us, Rivers people of almost 6 million, that they will decide what is going to happen to our common wealth. It's not going to happen. So Secondus and others, please, they should save us these interest comments that they make. Rivers people are insisting that we need good governance, and the good governance symptoms have already started, and we want to support it. That's my take on it.
Now, sir, where I have questions is with regards to the constitutionality of these, in quote, enforced agreement. This is enforced pact that the state governor and others have signed. Every well-meaning Nigerian, not just Rivers people, have come out to say the Constitution does not empower the president to take such steps. I mean, interestingly, even the Federal Capital Territory Minister, Nyesom, is backing what the president has done. So the question now is, does that not invalidate whatever is on that document?
This position invalidates what the president did, is said to have done, when I read, constitutionally speaking. From there on, it was okay. There was no press release from the State House attesting to, oh, this was a meeting held in the presidency and this is the outcome. We don't even know how that got to the media, those documents. Yes, Wiki himself, we don't see his signature on that document. Too many intricate oddities was discovered on that document. Subsequently, like I said, he raised a lot of doors. Over the weekend, we had Rivers elders saying, no, proud to that, and Piper Clark saying, we don't agree to this. A lot of persons speaking against it. We have, I think that was a Thursday, Friday, Rivers elders had to sue the president over this. If I will have another lawsuit now, CH and Obidim, Dr. Obidim, who have also gone to court on the same matter. Let's be speaking of with that, but let's bring a video right now where youths besieged the government house over the weekend, saying, "Not on our watch."
Absolutely.
We'll come back to you after that track.
I will not allow anybody to submerge the will of Rivers people. So I want to call the governor, don't be under any pressure by anybody, We want to call on the governor, no the presentation of the second budget to members of the House of Assembly. We have one speaker recognized by law, Right Honorable Edison here. And what? The seat of the 27 lawmaker is vacant. We want to call on the governor. We don't know what you are doing. Our people, we voted for you, and you must listen.
After the position taken by the president, Anoche Secondus asking the president to play a true statesman role. Is this the least or much we expected from the...
Are not working with the governor. I mean, this is my perception. So I expected them to be a lot more coordinated. Also enforce the fact that this is not the first time. I mean, we had in Ondo State or Osun State where one of this National Assembly member for crying out loud. We've got salient issues that should be addressed. This is a distraction from that former governor, and I can bet him as long as these youths are sustaining this tempo, he won't have access to the treasury anymore. He should go to FCT and play around with their treasury.
Okay. I think that to blow out on that.
On an Apex Igbo social political group or Hanese individual worldwide, on the renewed calls and Bola Tinubu to free Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. As 2023 is first statement to Newsweek.
Listen, give us Nnamdi Kanu as first of all, this is holiday. This is holiday. There's no court sitting anywhere, to the best of my knowledge. And then you know that on the 15th of December, the Supreme Court said we're going back to start afresh. And Nnamdi Kanu himself will be seen to be done. Now, so looking at Chief Iwanyamu's position on this, is he trying to mock Nnamdi Kanu and his followers, or Igbos who believe in the cause of Nnamdi Kanu? Because it makes sense.
You know, there was a time in this same platform I raised the concerns that I have a feeling the elites within the Igbo-speaking area are the status of a lot of them who felt that, you know, they are leaders of that region. For crying out loud. the country.
But now, this is where my thoughts are. If the Supreme Court has said, we're going to go through this matter, that is all previous ruling, and the Supreme Court says, remand Nnamdi Kanu custody, pending the next date, why should the president release him? Regardless of whatever the members of the Ohanese or the IPO feel.
The president has the authority to withdraw that case and grant him pardon. It's been done in the past. And so we cannot, we are all citizens of this country and are entitled to the same fundamental rights.
Yeah, but the president, during Buhari, the former president have had